Hello, my name is Kayla Carroll, and I am going to talk about distracted driving. And I have notes, so if my eyes start moving, that's the reason why, because I stutter a lot. So there's three types of distracted driving. There's manual, visual, and cognitive. Manual distraction are those where you move your hands away from the task of controlling the vehicle. So let's say like reaching for your drink, or reaching for a phone, or reaching back just to take care of your kids. Visual distractions are those where you focus your eyes away from the road. So let's say you're going to Disney World and you see the Disney sign with all pretty things on it. So you're going to pay attention to that instead of the road. Or let's say you drop your soda, you want to get down and pick it up. Okay, cognitive distraction is when your mind wanders away from the task of driving. Let's say you're in a fight with somebody. Okay, you're going to think about ways to fix it while driving, because I know driving is really fun and you start thinking a lot. Or you start thinking about clothes, or maybe you're on your way to a shoe shop and you're thinking of how much are you willing to pay for shoes. But it's today that 82% of Americans from ages 16 to 17 have a cell phone. I know 9-year-olds that have a cell phone. Crazy. 86% talk and text while driving. That's a lot. And then each one of them will say, oh, it can never happen to me. I can never get in a car wreck. I pay too much attention to the road. And it's those people who are calling 411 pain after 911. In 2011, 1.3 million crashes was caused by a phone. Why not save it? If you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds, that is crossing a whole football field if you're going 55 miles per hour. A football field. Now imagine crossing 2 of those on the interstate while being distracted by kids, the passenger, the radio, drinks, food, anything like that. But you can't just blame it on adults, even though they are the ones that children are watching. 48% of kids from ages 12 to 17 have been in a car where drivers are texting and driving, where they are playing. Some adults sit there and whenever somebody's got to pee in the car, they'll sit there and stop and go, stop and go. That's distracted driving. You're too busy worrying about this person peeing and making them want to go pee in their pants than the road, and maybe somebody's behind you. And then a bunch of car wrecks happen because you might not pay attention to the light, or you're not paying attention to the person next to you because they're not paying attention, because they're too busy doing something else. Okay, I made a graph, but it's backwards. This says attentive, and it's 49%. Distraction is 8%. Look but didn't pay attention is 5%. Then some people are really sleeping, they're coming home from a road trip, and that's 2%, because that barely happens. Most people drink Red Bull, Monsters, or anything like that. And this right here, 36% is unknown. Everybody knows that unknown is pretty much texting, driving, maybe your mouth is dry and you wanted something to drink. Okay? So I don't believe that our state is doing enough for texting and driving or distracted driving or anything like that, because they keep making cup holders. They keep making radios bigger and bigger. They just put Wi-Fi inside the cars. They have a whole bunch of different stuff. They have more passenger seats, which of course you need those if you're going to the beach. But they are trying to pass the law where texting and driving is where if you get stopped for texting and driving, you get a ticket. Of course, nobody wants the ticket, but they do it anyways. They make Bluetooth for people so that way they can talk on the phone. And then they have it where anybody can do anything. Anyways, that is my assignment. Thank you so much. Bye.